Good morning, everyone. Welcome back once again for the second and probably the last batch of Chakra Healing course. Before we start, is my voice clear to all of you? I'm going to open up my chat now. Just say clear in the chat if my voice is loud and clear so that we can move forward. Okay, looks like my voice is clear. Okay, let's see if I can also be seen clearly. And here I am. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Are you able to see me? Are you able to hear me? Give me a quick thumbs up if all of you are finding the audio, video, everything good. Everything good. All right. Perfect. Awesome. So welcome back, everyone, for the second batch live of Chakra Healing course. Are you excited? I'm excited too. Honestly speaking, I'll be very honest with you. This has been one of my highest resisting workshops. The reason is because this entire idea has been Indu's idea. And since beginning, I thought that will people really practice chakra healing for 2 days? And like, I we are already teaching this in advanced LOA in 1 hour. So what is the point of doing this for 2 full days? And she said, no, this is the science of India, and this is something that goes deeper than just affirmations. This is more magical than even hope no, because it works at an energy level which most people cannot see. And 7 chakras is the gift to us by the universe. If we are not activating that, then what is the point? So it is only because of Indu that I really even started this workshop. But to be honest, and I must confess this, in the first webinar, when 600 people joined, I was surprised at the level of interest people showed in upgrading their frequency by activating their 7 chakras. I was not sure that you would be that interested, but many of you showed interest. Many of you attended the first live batch. I've created a quick poll for you on your screen. How many of you did the first batch live versus how many of you are attending today for the first time live? So I can see here on my poll that about 65% people are attending today for the first time live, whereas 35% people are attending live second time. So I'm glad that we are doing this, the live batch again, because since the time we've completed the first batch in last 6 months, we've got more than 2,000 people who've enrolled into this workshop. And we had promised, and I'm still promising, that this Chakra Healing course is a recorded program only. It is not promised as a live batch, but because there are so many people who have joined, we wanted to make sure that we pay justice to you as much as we can, and that is why we are doing it live. But if you're watching this on recording, please note that the promise of this program is only recording. It is not live at all. So sharing that poll with you on the screen so that all of you can also see the results. As you can see, 65% people today are attending live for the first time, and 35% people are attending. Here we go. I'm sharing the poll with you now. 35% people are attending second time. So now that we are here, let's learn something very, very powerful in the very beginning. And then I want you to start with magical sharing. Those of you who are attending today for the second time, can you please type in 2 in the chat window if you're attending today for the second time? So all of you who are attending today for the second time live, it means that in the last 6 months, you've already got amazing results, right? I want you to raise your virtual Zoom hands to share how was your experience with the Chakra Healing program? What results have you already got in the last 6 months so that we can inspire the new students? Just like you, in this case, even just like me, many of them are still doubtful that how a Chakra Healing program can make such a big difference in my life. But I want you to share from your experience so that when as a student you share your results, it will inspire the new results, new students as well. All the new students here, would you love to hear from the senior students? Type in yes in the chat window to inspire them to raise their Zoom hand. Now, before I ask those students to share about their results, I want to share something very powerful with you. This is called as the Hawkins scale of consciousness. Please write this down. This is called the Hawkins scale of consciousness. This is created by a scientist who's no more now, but he's one of the most powerful authorities in the world of science, or used to be, if I may say. His name is David Hawkins. And that is why this scale is called as the Hawkins scale of consciousness. He created this concept that our mind, our body, is physical reality, but this physical reality is an illusion. This illusion is created of our energy, of our frequency. And our frequency can be measured in the levels of consciousness. In spirituality, the word consciousness means only one thing: awakening. So conscious, right? When you sleeping at night and then you're conscious in the morning, you awaken. So that is called awakening or consciousness. Now, what David Hawkins explained to us through the scale was that there are different levels of consciousness that we have. And our level of consciousness can be measured through our levels of emotional experiences of life. So there is low, there is medium, there is high levels of consciousness. So my request to you is for a few seconds, instead of looking at me, look at the scale for a few seconds and tell me the words that you see somewhere here. And if you see, the number is also given in terms of 20, 30, 50, 75. These are like the energy frequency numbers of the consciousness frequency of that particular emotion, of that particular state of mind. What emotions do you see are written here? You'll see shame, there is guilt, there is apathy, there is grief, there is fear, there is desire. And then we come towards the yellow part, which is the anger, pride, courage. Now we go little towards neutral, neutrality, willingness, acceptance. But now we go higher, higher consciousness towards reasoning, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. Now all of these consciousness emotions that you see are vibrations, are frequencies. A very honest question you should ask yourself is this: what's your frequency today? Where are you vibrating today? At which number are you at right now? Where would you rate yourself on this? Can you tell me a number in the chat window, please? Would you rate yourself somewhere around 100, where you're mostly vibrating at these emotions? Where your desire, anger, pride, are you mostly at this level? Or have you surpassed the levels of desire? And somewhere are you at neutral, that if good comes to you, you're neutral. If bad comes to you, you're neutral. You're willing to go through life effortlessly. You accept almost everything effortlessly. Then that would be around 300s. Or are you at a stage right now where you can love anybody and anything in life? Whether good things happen or bad things, whether people hate you or compliment you, you're able to love them. You're able to see things in a balanced perspective. That's a reasoning. Or would you call yourself peaceful and enlightened? Then you would be around 600 to 1100 over there, or 1000 over there. Now, if you are anything 600 or 1000, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong workshop. I need to learn from you. I haven't reached there yet. Okay, I'm being very honest with you. I'm somewhere here. I'm somewhere at joy, love, reason, compassion. I'm somewhere here. I'm being very honest with you. That is my consciousness level. This level is my mentor. Now, when I say my mentor is at this level, it means he's at this level almost all the time. I want you to write this down. The word frequency means frequently. Frequency means frequently, which means it has to happen again and again and again and again. So if during the entire day I am peaceful once a day, would you say 1000 is my consciousness? Would you say peace is my consciousness? No, no, no. So in my case, am I peaceful, do you think, 100% of the day? I am not. I'll be very clear with you. My mentor is. I am somewhere between 500 to 700 over there, because I also have desires. I also get angry. So if you look at the scale again, I'm also here. I'm between 125 to 600. I kind of go between this. But many of you still live below this. Many of you, yes, you have courage, pride, anger, and desire, but you also have a lot of fear. You have a lot of grief. You have a lot of guilt. You have a lot of regret. And you're not able to handle things in life because you're vibrating at this frequency. You have a lot of shame. Now, type in G for guilty if your scale is anything below 200. Come on, be honest about it with me. That is why you're not able to attract your goals in life. 7 chakras is one of the best ways where, without using too much logic, without using too much understanding, too much counseling, too much conversations, we can just activate our 7 chakras, and like magic, our consciousness goes up. That is the power of the 7 chakras. So how many of you are excited for that? Type in E for excited. I want to give you the proof of what I just said. The proof that when you raise your 7 chakras and your vibrations go up, your consciousness goes up, you not only start feeling these emotions, you actually see the results in your life. And the best proof I can give you is from the first batch. So let's have results of all the senior students who are already raising hands. Okay, let me choose some of them to start with. And here we go. Starting with Jyoti. Yes, Jyoti. How was the first batch
Hi.
for you, and what are the results you've seen since then?
Hi, thanks for choosing me, sir.
Most welcome.
Yeah, so I think the biggest result I had was with my throat chakra. I used to
Mm,
suppress a lot, and it
mm,
physically used to hurt. I have thyroid issues for the past
mm,
like 20 plus years.
mm.
And ever since the workshop, it never even pained one time. Like it's actually gone. Like
Last
I
six
never,
months?
yeah, I never even felt it once.
Wow.
Like I don't suppress anything anymore. The first two
Wow.
days were tough because like I was actually kind of being a demon. Like I was like and I actually
Talking
cried
everything
after.
out?
Yes, yes, yes. A lot of frustration, everything just kind of came out. But then you gave us a technique where
Wow.
you kind of integrate your heart and stuff. So
Wow.
that was like a really big,
20 years of throat irritation gone. That is
yeah.
too much. That is too much. Congratulations,
Yes.
Jyoti.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Amazing.
you. No, no, thank you for that.
Thank
And
you. Anything else that you experienced?
yeah, that was the biggest one. And then I keep going back. I keep going back to anything related to guilt, related to anger. I keep referring.
Mm,
And then that's kind of how I do that. And then
amazing.
there was an office event where, like, I just felt like all of my chakras were working. And then I was just my best self, putting my best self
Wow.
forward. Service was really high, and love was very high. Growth was very high. So, yeah, that
So
was
the
really.
manifestation is happening in the real world. You can
Yes,
feel the difference in the way you're dealing with the
absolutely.
real world.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Amazing.
And then
Congratulations.
to be really, it was just really funny during the third eye chakra. There were two things that kind of happened. One was I felt my ancestors were healing me. And then I didn't really like,
Wow.
I was like, I didn't feel anything. But then, like, I was just dealing with some, like, things that I'm usually allergic to, like
Right.
dust allergies and stuff.
Right.
I didn't have it when I was just picking up my old clothes and stuff. I didn't feel the allergy.
Wow.
And
Amazing. That's a big thing. Allergy's gone. Brilliant.
yeah,
Congratulations again.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Most
you.
welcome. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for balancing your seven chakras.
Congrats, Jyoti, for balancing
Congratulations
seven
for
chakras.
balancing seven chakras.
And here we go. Next to Prab. Go for it. How was your first batch? Yes,
Hi,
go
good
for it.
morning, sir. Thank you
Good
so
morning.
much for doing this live once again. And I remember distinctly since the last batch that we had on 27th and 20th September. After
Hmm.
that, I may have missed one day. But apart from that, every single day, consistently, I'm doing the pineal gland activation every morning.
Wow.
I'm doing it in the support calls, I'm doing it on my own. And the biggest transformation is that in terms of my awareness,
Hmm.
in terms of my being centered in the present moment, I was never like this.
Wow.
So, what I feel now is that if I'm here, if I'm talking to you, or if I'm in the class, or if I'm coaching somebody, my mind just doesn't go to anything else. I'm
Hmm.
right here in this moment. And
Wow.
because of that, I can connect anything to everything and come up with the best examples, with the best
Amazing.
solutions. Like, for example, I'll be honest, when you're teaching, right? I'm looking and I think, okay, now he's starting a new lesson. He's doing a
Hmm.
pre-frame. Even before you introduce the topic, I can now figure out, okay, he's going to talk about this lesson. But that
Amazing.
awareness, that interconnections have
Yes.
happened. And on a physical level, my endurance and my breathing has gone to next level.
Wow.
So now you tell us, right, in the chakra meditation recording that hold your breath, push the energy
Yes.
up for that
Yes.
entire duration. At the end of it, now I'm not like, no,
Hmm.
I
No
can
more
just
breathless.
normally I can hold for more than a minute my breath now. Earlier it was
Wow.
barely 20 seconds. That's the
Amazing.
biggest transformation I've had, because of which now even when I work out, I can work out for 30 minutes non-stop and I don't get tired.
Wow. Brilliant.
That's
Congratulations,
the
Prab.
transformation, Bill.
Looking
Thank you
forward
so
for
much.
more results in the next batch. Amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. All of you on mute, give them a high five. Congratulations for balancing your seven chakras.
Congratulations for
Congratulations for
balancing seven
balancing your
chakras.
seven chakras.
Okay, let's go to the next one. And here we've got Maria. Yes, Maria, go for it. What do you want to share? How was the first batch for you?
Hello, Mitesh sir.
Hi.
Actually, I didn't attend the live course, but I
Hmm.
did it.
Oh,
Recorded
the
version,
recordings. Okay.
recording one, and every day I do the pineal gland activation
Wow.
practice. And believe it or not, I can go to the nothing zone. And after
Brilliant.
that, after that, I feel centered and I have that peace. Every time I feel peace
Wow.
and focused on everything, and pineal gland activation is became my lifestyle. When
Wow.
I don't do it, I feel empty. Something
Incomplete
is missing in
sometimes.
my life, incomplete. Yes, and all things, all the rituals I have, I can do it continuously in
Amazing.
every day, and
Awesome.
my life has been changed. I am very forgiving now, and I can
Wow.
forgive, I can love more. And you don't know, my heart chakra, I can feel all the chakras very deep of my heart.
Wow.
Every time, the whole day, I can feel it is the sensation. So it's a
Amazing.
magic, it's just a magic for me.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for activating your seven chakras.
Congratulations for activating
Congratulations,
seven
Maria.
chakras, Maria. Beautiful, Maria.
Okay, and let's go to Swati. Yes, Swati, go for it. What did you experience? Go
Hey,
for
hi
it.
Mitesh.
Hi.
Thank you. Good morning.
Most welcome. Good morning.
So the biggest change that I experienced after doing the first session was with the heart chakra. It used to be like in like 10 years ago, I once
Mm,
done the Mumbai Marathon for a 10K run.
mm,
I did it quite fine, I would say at that time. And but after two pregnancies, my health had deteriorated like anything.
mm.
And last year, I wanted to restart running a bit, and I was struggling big time. So I had a coach who used to push me that no, you need to
Right,
run so many kilometers and so on. I couldn't run for more than 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
right.
After doing this activation or the sessions with you live, and then I was not very sincere with everyday practices, but I did it
Hmm.
quite frequently still. And now I can run continuous 30 minutes without a stop. I have no
Wow.
breathing issues. I used to have such high
Amazing.
palpitations after 4 minutes of running, and this is magical. And apart from
Wow.
this, yeah, I mean, I can't believe it myself. I feel so nice after the run, and it's an achievement kind of. Apart from this, I have also experienced small magical things happening. Like whenever
Hmm.
I feel that, oh my God, it's too much, I really have so much time today, and then things really unfold. Like some
Wow.
meetings get called off. I'm like, wow, why did this happen? And then I suddenly find time to do something more focused, where what I really wanted to do. Or if I go when we traveled to India this time, it was a magical experience. So we got a free access to the lounge, and we had just manifested it. It's like this
Wow.
is not happening really.
Amazing. Congratulations. So that
And
means effortless
thank you.
success is happening from ways which you can't explain.
Exactly. And I did not really expect some things to happen, but they are just happening, which is
Because when
beautiful.
your consciousness is high, you start attracting magic at many places because the vibrations are high.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And at a higher vibrational level, there is only support, there is only love, there is only blessing at that level, and that's what comes to you at that level.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Congratulations again. All of you
Thank
on
you so
mute, give her a
much.
high five. Congratulations for activating your seven
Congratulations,
chakras.
Swati.
Congratulations for
Congratulations for
activating
activating
your
your
seven
seven
chakra.
I want to give you an example of one of my mentors. His name is Sahil. And Sahil has not got out of his house for the last 20 years. So professionally, if you observe, it's not like he goes out of his house, he works. He doesn't. The only work he does is talking to people like me. But with this kind of work, can you make millions sitting at home talking to only one or two people in a day? He hardly talks to two people in a day. It's not like he's talking to 10 people in a day. He doesn't have any YouTube channel. He doesn't talk to people on Zoom. Do you think then it's possible to make millions? No. First of all, does it matter to him? No, because his consciousness is so high, he's gone way beyond desires. But here is the weird part. When I visited his house about, I remember 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago now, I haven't gone to his house for quite some
No,
time.
no, 3 years ago, Mitesh.
3 years ago? Okay, 3 years
Your
ago, with,
birthday.
I think on my birthday, huh? So 3 years ago, when I went to his birthday, or on my birthday to his place to meet him, the place that we saw was not even a dream house. It was beyond a dream house. It was a 2000 acre, no, like a 2000 square feet kind of an area, probably 2 acres or something. And it was a huge farmhouse on the top of a cliff, a 4 BHK farmhouse. And in from his hall, when you go to the balcony, in front of you, you see one side is full mountain, one side is full river, and there is this open sky as far as you can see in your eyesight. That's the kind of house he lives in. And here is the best part, he got it as a gift. Now, if this is not grace, what is grace? If this is not blessing, what is blessing? How many of you agree with that? This is coming to him, he's not going to it, because he very strongly lives only at the higher levels of consciousness where there is blessing, there is wisdom, there is growth. Many times when I'm talking to him and I'm totally confused about should I do this, should I not do this, before I ask him, he says, देखो ये पूछना है, right? You want to answer this question. I said, Sahil, आपको कैसे पता चल जाता है? He said, I am connected to what? What? To the universe. And believe it or not, the more you activate your 7 chakras, your intuitions get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So I'll give you an example of what Indu went through recently. She was attending the Silva Mind Control workshop, and there were many other people attending the program there. And she was one of the participants. But because Indu has also done the 7 chakras regularly, when she went there, they told her to do an exercise where on her hand, she was supposed to keep her eyes closed. And on her hand, her partner was supposed to keep something which was related to him. And then she was supposed to close her fist. Now she was supposed to identify what is in her fist and what is it related to. Without opening her eyes, just purely through her intuitions, she was able to see that in her hands was the ring of this man. The ring had a yellow color stone. The stone was given to her by a priest, and he uses that as a support system with him all the time. All these details Indu gave. When she opened her eyes, the partner who was with her, he said, I was almost about to scream. It is a yellow stone, it is a ring, and it was given to me by a priest, and I keep it with me all the time as a support system. He said, how did you say such intricate details about this ring which nobody could have imagined? But that's the power of connecting to what? To the universe. Allow yourself to take yourself higher in your vibrations from where you are to the universe. Once you're connected to this Wi-Fi, once you're connected to this internet called the universe, what information will be available to you after that? Any information. I promise you that. Okay. So while we've got more sharing to do, I promise you we'll do more sharing with the senior members, because this is the second batch. Only the first live batch members are available to share. So I will take more sharing from you in the next breaks. Now let's begin with the first lesson of 7 chakra healing. How many of you are ready for that? Type in R for ready. If you're ready to raise your vibrations and to connect to that level of intuitions. For me to live life at the abundance that I live, I believe abundance or success. In Platinum membership, we clarify this to you very, very clearly. What is Platinum standards? What is Platinum success? Platinum success is only success when you are successful in 4 areas of life. Otherwise, it is incomplete. What are those 4 areas of life? Everybody knows here what I talk about all the time. HRCM. Write it in the chat window. Now, what is HRCM? Health, relationships, career, and money. One of the commitments that I have with Platinum members is let's live life Platinum standards, which means successful in all 4 areas of life, which means very high standards of life. But then let's maintain that. Let's not only go there, let's also maintain that point. Chakra healing course is just one step towards that Platinum standards. Many of you today are not part of Platinum, but 70 to 80% of you are already part of Platinum. Only 10 or 20% of you probably are not part of Platinum. Your goal is to use the Chakra healing program, upgrade your consciousness, upgrade your frequency, and over a period of time, upgrade yourself to Platinum membership, so that you are able to live life Platinum standards with us, where you come to a certain benchmark and you maintain that for the rest of your life. So you will observe many of the results shared by the senior members are Platinum members. So just full disclosure, many of the results that they've got is not only from the Chakra healing course, it's also because they have got a support system. After the Chakra healing course, they've got 2 support calls every day. They talk to me regularly. They interact with me once in a week regularly. They are able to support each other physically. They've got a virtual conference room for themselves for 24 by 7 every day available, where platinum members log in and support each other all the time. In their own small cities, they've created small groups and they're physically supporting each other. Now, that is what is my wish for all of you. And that is why when people ask me, Mitesh, why have you kept this workshop so low priced? My intention is very clear. Practice it here, make it accessible to yourself, grow over here, but it will not be enough. I'm being honest with you, but it will be enough for you to upgrade yourself and then come to platinum membership so that we can help you live life platinum standards. Type in IP. I promise all the non-platinum members here that one day you're going to upgrade your life and you're going to come to platinum membership and you're going to live life platinum standards with us in all 4 areas of life: health, relationships, career, and money. But to upgrade ourselves to all 4 areas of life, all 7 chakras are necessary. So each chakra, I will now show you, is connected to a particular emotion. Let's take your notepads, let's take a blank page and write down what these 7 chakras are and what are the emotions connected to these 7 chakras. Normally, people only talk about 7 chakras in terms of esoteric experiences. Esoteric means something that you cannot explain. I want to convert that esoteric experience into logical, scientific, very easy to understand language so that you're able to implement in your day-to-day life. So let's learn 7 chakras in a very practical way first. Point number 1, write this down. Root chakra. Now, the root chakra is at the bottom of your lower back, your lowest part of your bone, or at your lower bone. This entire pelvic area, this entire area down here from front to back is your root chakra. Now your root chakra has a particular number, has a particular frequency called 396. I'll go into more details about the colors. I'll go into more details about the advantages and disadvantages of these chakras. I'll also go into more details about what are the physical symptoms, what are the emotional symptoms of each of these chakras. But the first thing I want you to know is this. When the chakra is deactivated, you will operate a lot in fear. Fear is going to be the sign which tells you that your root chakra is deactivated. And if your chakra is activated, the emotion that will be fully activated is comfort. Example, how many people today here are sitting, and as you are sitting here, you're scared about something in life right now? Can you be honest about it and type an I? If you're scared about something, if you're scared about losing someone, if you're scared about losing something, if you're scared about losing your own life, like yesterday I was in weekly platinum call and there was this one platinum member who got a panic attack and she said, I'm feeling like I will die. Now I was able to handle that on the call for about 20 minutes. But I am very clear, and I told her, I said, today morning, please make sure that you come and attend the Chakra Healing course. Why? Because I am pretty clear. Anybody who is going through panic attacks in life, anxiety in life, I'm pretty clear you're operating a lot in fear. And if you're operating in fear, it has a lot to do with your root chakra. Your root chakra is not fully activated, which means your comfort levels are very less. Think about it. Everybody take your hands like this. If the fear is more, what will happen to the comfort level? The comfort level will be low or the comfort level will be high? The comfort level will be high. And if the comfort goes high, what will happen? Fear will go down. Example. In my case right now, about a couple of years ago, my uncle died and my uncle was very, very close to me. My kaka died in my own house. Do you think I was able to handle that comfortably? Do you think I can handle death comfortably? Type in yes or no. Yes, I can. Now, the reason I can handle death comfortably because I've activated my root chakra 100% and I've worked on my comfort levels. The higher your comfort zone for everything in life, the higher your frequency, the higher your root chakra activation. What can you be comfortable about? Let's go HRCM, health. Something goes wrong in your body. How fast do you get into fear versus comfort? Example, many years ago, I had sciatica. Sciatica means I had a problem in my back where there's a nerve that connects to your sciatica nerve. There's a small fluid that comes out of your spinal cord and it touches your sciatica nerve here in your leg and it gives you pain 24/7, like literally 24/7. People who've got sciatica, they know how bad it is. Now, most people go into fear. What will happen? How will I be able to operate my career? Will this ever go away or not? Now, I was comfortable. I was comfortable delivering workshops and I was very sure ये ठीक हो जाएगा. ये ठीक हो जाएगा. Comfort with problems of your body. Comfort with problems of your health. Now, not only comfort with problems of your health, can you be comfortable with problems of health related to body for other members in your family? How many people find that very difficult here? Type an I. Where the moment somebody in your family falls sick, you get shaken up. Like, you're not comfortable. Today, we want to increase that comfort zone. Okay, that is the first level. Am I making this practical for you? Is this getting easy to understand in terms of 7 chakras today? Type in yes or no. Okay, I'm going to keep it as practical as possible so you're going to understand 7 chakras of application point of view. Let's go to the second chakra, sacral chakra. This is exactly at your abdomen level and just little below 2 inches below your navel. Now, the sacral chakra is also known as 417, or if you see the frequencies going higher, right? The higher you go in your body, the frequency goes higher. Remember this, the scale of consciousness, it goes higher and higher and higher. So here comes in guilt. Guilt of why did I do this? Why did I not do that? And again, in all 4 areas of life. Health. I gave you lots of examples. Now let me give you some relationship examples. In the area of relationship here, the moment you make a mistake, you get guilty. And when you get guilty, here is what happens. Please write this down. When I am guilty, I attract punishment. Who's a guilty person? A guilty person who's sent to the jail. Correct? So if I feel guilty, I attract punishment. How many people here are realizing that because you're guilty, people around you are punishing you more? Type an I in the chat window if you're realizing that. And you're saying sorry, but they are dominating you more because you're constantly vibrating at guilt. Is guilt bad? No, guilt is not bad. Guilt is good when you want to understand that you made a mistake. But if you keep vibrating at the guilt for a long period of time, like a frequency the whole day, is that good? No, that's not good at all. Can you give me emotions related to guilt, which are similar to guilt, which people vibrate at? It's not only guilt, it's related to guilt. Shame, regret. How many people have a lot of regrets in life here? Raise your hands. I wasted so many years behind this person. I wasted so many years behind this decision. I wasted so much time in my life. So guilt also leads to suffering, sadness, depression, right? All of that is connected to guilt. So what's the opposite of guilt then? If your chakra is fully activated, the chakra would be innocence. How innocent do you feel after making a mistake in life? How innocent do you feel after others make a mistake? Can you forgive them? See, the word forgiveness is also coming here because you will be able to forgive other people only if you feel others are not guilty all the time. Do you think guilt also brings a lot of anger within you? Type in yes or no. Yes, guilt also brings a lot of anger because you are guilty and you believe very strongly that if you are guilty, others are guilty. So when you think others are guilty, you try to punish them with your anger and they try to punish you with their anger, and we keep transferring this guilt with each other all the time. This messes up our relationships, our career, our financial life. And then it becomes a block within our body. It becomes a block in our vibrations, in our frequency. And then here is the result of that. Things will come this close to you and they will not work out. Type in yes in the chat window if this is happening with you right now. Almost it will look like hui gaya, bas it's almost done. And every time it will go away from you. It's because you're vibrating at lower frequencies of life. You have to raise those frequencies too, from guilt to innocence. So let's do one thing. On the root chakra, on a level of 1 to 10, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Can you type in promise in the chat window? I promise. Can you be brutally honest with yourself today? I don't want you to lie to yourself today. I don't want you to be positive thinking to yourself today. I want you to be brutally honest on a level of 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being very, very high. Where would you rate yourself on a level of fear versus comfort? Do you feel very high levels of fear in life? Do you easily get scared in life? Do you easily panic? Do you easily get worried? Worry is also fear, by the way. uncertainty, insecurity is also fear? If yes, be honest about it, okay? And make sure that you write higher number for that. Now, obviously, if the fear number is high, what is the comfort number? It has to be exact opposite low. So now tell me your comfort level. What is your comfort level in life with uncertainty? What is your comfort level in life with insecurity? What is your comfort level in life with loss? What is your comfort level in life with losing? Then innocence. How innocent do you really, really feel? Not that you are, but you feel. We are all innocent, but do you feel that? On a level of 1 to 10. If it is lower, write down lower and around 1, 2, or 3. If it is higher, then write down 7, 8, or 9. But remember, if the innocence is high, then the guilt cannot be high. But if the guilt is high, automatically the innocence level is low. So I've given you 2 levels to scale. The reason is now you can't lie to yourself. You've got 2 scales that will identify whether you're going in the right direction or the wrong direction. Now let's go to the third point. Solar plexus. Now, where is the solar plexus? Take your hand like this and keep it on your navel. That's exactly where your solar plexus is. As you see, the number is going up. It's now 528 hertz. Here, the very strong emotion is anger because it's the center of your stomach. Some people are called as hot-headed people, short-tempered people. Their center or the solar plexus is very strong, or anger is very strong over there. But does that mean that the chakra is activated or not activated? What would you say in the chat window, please? If I have a lot of anger, chakra is activated or not activated? Not activated. That is why I'm angry. What is anger? Anger is a sense of irritation. Correct? That is why the initial stage of anger is when you tell, hey, don't irritate me. And when people keep irritating you and the irritation levels go very high, is when you call it as anger, you vocalize it out, you speak loudly to people, you hurt people, then it goes to a level of violence for some people. Now, all of that is because of the solar plexus. Solar plexus is about your importance. How important do you think you are? So who gets affected at the solar plexus? If I disrespect you, you'll get angry. If you get angry, that means your ability to feel respected is low. So the opposite of anger is respect. So if my anger levels are very high, what will be my experience of respect in life? Low. Which means this person feels disrespected a lot by other people. So now write down some words related to the word anger. Disrespect, humiliated, disconnected, not supported, cheated, betrayal. You see, when somebody betrays us, we feel angry. When somebody cheats us, we get angry. But we are attracting those emotions because we are vibrating at anger. Because people being loyal to us is very important. But so you will keep attracting disloyal people. You will keep attracting people who will irritate you, people who will trouble you, people who will bother you, people who will not give you the right direction. They'll give you the wrong direction. They will cheat you in your life. And then you'll get angry at them. Why? Write this down. Because I have the capacity to feel something, I attract something. I repeat, because I have the capacity to feel something, I attract something. Now, because I have the capacity to feel fear, I will attract danger so I can feel fear. Because I have the capacity to feel guilty, I will make a mistake so I can feel guilty. Because I have the capacity to feel angry, I will make you disrespect me, cheat me, betray me, harm me in some way so that I can get angry at you. But what if I take away this quality of mine? What if my anger is only gone? What if I'm no more angry, but I'm vibrating at respect? Because I have the ability to respect, I attract people who support, I attract people who love, I attract people who care, I attract people who guide, I attract people who respect me. Is that making sense? Write this down, please. Attraction is not only about what I want. Write this down, this is very critical. Attraction is not only about what I want. Attraction is about what I feel when I attract what I don't want. That's your real frequency. Okay. Replace the word attraction. Frequency or my frequency is not what I want. My frequency is how I react when I get something, whether I want or don't want. So example, most people believe that if I attracted something good, it is my frequency. If I attracted something bad, it is my frequency. No. The ultimate test of your frequency is how you react, How you feel, whether you attract something good, whether you attract something bad. Example, when somebody talks to you with respect, and if you feel very good, is that the test of your frequency? Give me yes or no. No, that's not the test of your frequency. That's not the test of your frequency. The real test of your frequency is when somebody disrespects you and it does not move your self-esteem and it does not move your self-respect and it does not hurt you. That is the true sign of your self-respect. That is the true sign of your frequency. Is this wow moment for you right now? If yes, type in wow. Because many of you thought law of attraction is only about what I attract. No, no, no. Law of attraction is about what I attract and then how do I react after what I attract. That's my real frequency. That's my law of attraction. So now rate yourself very authentically, very brutally honest with yourself. On a level of 1 to 10, where would you rate your anger and where would you rate your respect? If anger levels are high, respect will be low. If respect levels are high, anger has to be low. You'll be able to test it and validate it very easily for yourself. Now let's go to the fourth point, heart chakra, right here. And when you say heart, it's not just the heart, it's the entire chest area, lungs, heart, and there are many other advantages, disadvantages, which I'll talk about in the second lesson with you when we, or rather in the fourth lesson when we activate the heart chakra for you today. Grief is the emotion which is very critically stored here if the chakra is deactivated. What is grief? Can anybody give me an example of what is grief? Give me words related to grief, please, in the chat window. Sadness, loss, pain, lots of pain, remorse, feeling down, unloved. Now you will observe that each of these chakras, even though I'm explaining them separately, are they connected one to the other? Type in yes or no. Yes, obviously. If I have a lot of grief, do you think my heart chakra is fully connected to my root chakra? No, it's disconnected. So that means I'm also probably feeling very uncomfortable in life because I'm going through a lot of grief, because I'm going through a lot of pain. Correct? All our chakras are connected together. I'm just explaining separately so you understand the value of each chakra. What's the opposite of grief? Love. Give me words related to love. Words related to love, not just happiness. Not just happiness. Not admiration, compassion. Yes. Affection, care, acceptance. You see, higher the frequency goes, the higher the scale of Hawkins goes up on the vibrations here. Now, this is all about love and acceptance. This is all about compassion. This is all about forgiveness. This is all about owning. This is all about oneness. This is not about separation. Trust is the word that comes here. Do you, if your heart chakra is fully activated, will you have lots of friends who love you, who take care of you? Good friends. I'm not talking about lots of friends on Facebook. Huh? Those are not friends. Those are connections. Those are not friends. But if you have a lot of love in your heart and your vibrations are very high, you'll have lots of good friends in life. And you'll have people who will support you. Why? All of you repeat with me again. Because I have the capacity to feel grief. I attract people who hurt me so I can feel grief. How many of you are getting a bulb on moment there? Many of you are attracting hurt here. Many of you are attracting people who will come in your life and they will leave you. Yes or no? Now, does that mean that if your heart chakra is fully activated, people will not leave you? Does it mean that? No, no, no. Your frequency is not what you attract. Your frequency is how you, what's the word I gave you? How you react when you attract something, good or bad, both. So now somebody loves you and leaves you, loves you and leaves you. If my heart chakra is fully activated, will I let them go with love? Or will I hold on to them with desperation? Will I let them go and say, go with love, grow with love? Or will I say, no, no, without you, my life is incomplete. How can you leave me alone? Why can't you think about me? Why are you being so selfish? I'll let them go with love. And I will feel incomplete without them? Or will I feel complete without them if my heart chakra is fully activated? I'll feel complete without them. After the heart chakra activation, especially in the first batch, a lot of people sent me an email saying they had broken up with somebody and they were grieving for about months, some people for years. Some people had lost big opportunities which they were still regretting and grieving over a long time. How many people here are grieving not a person but an opportunity? And you keep talking about it. Arey yaar, I lost that opportunity. And you keep grieving that opportunity. When you activate your heart chakra, this chakra of love is related to abundance. Everybody write down the word abundance. People say, where is money? From me, money is here. The more your heart, the more the money you have. Why? Because you believe if one person loved you and left you, there are so many more. है ना? That is abundance. If one client came, gave you money and took the money away, and if your heart chakra is activated, you say, अरे बहुत है, और आ जाएंगे. More clients will come. But when your heart chakra is low activated, it's contracted. Contracted means it's like shrinked like this. You'll feel small in your heart. You'll feel unloved in your heart. And this is called lack. Everybody write down the word lack. So grief is also about lack. Why do people grieve? Something is gone from me. I'm lacking something or somebody. Now you'll say, but Mitesh, is it not normal to grieve when somebody is dead? Is it not normal to feel bad when I lose someone or when I have lack in my life and I have less money, less love? It is normal for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. After that, it is not normal. Now it is a frequency. How many of you are getting this? Lack is not normal. It's a frequency. But if you have love, you have abundance. You'll say, और आ जाएगा प्यार, और आ जाएगा पैसा. And you will not be fearful and you will be able to attract more. So repeat with me now. Because I have the capacity to feel love, I attract people who love me. Because I have the capacity to be cared, I attract people who care for me. And when people leave me, I still love because my heart chakra is activated. Is that clear now? The problem is people say, but Mitesh, I did the heart chakra exercise and in spite of that, somebody left me. Arey, that was the test. When somebody left you, if you are feeling hurt, it means your heart chakra is it's not activated. There is no abundance. There is lack in your heart. So you're attracting lack outside. And that is why this is happening with you. Now you'll say, but Mitesh, if I activate love and people are still going to leave me. If I don't activate love, people are still going to leave me. So what is the difference? Here is the difference. The number of people leaving you will be very different. Now only those people will leave you whose frequencies don't match with you. See, in my case. Do you think my heart chakra is activated? I think so. Now, because my heart chakra is activated, it's not like I don't have problems in life. It's not like people don't leave me sometimes. But am I attracting more people or repelling more people? You'll observe more and more people are coming in my life. Because I am attracting love. Because I am loving myself. My heart chakra is fully activated. In my marriage, there are times there are problems. And I and Indu fight. But why is Indu able to eventually resolve things with me? Why am I able to eventually resolve things with Indu? Because the heart chakra is activated for both individuals. But what happens if both the individuals' heart chakra is deactivated? Now both are what I call beggars. Everybody write down the word beggars. What are beggars? Everybody take your hands like this. Please give me love. Please. Isn't this a beggar? Be honest with me. How many people are behaving like beggars right now? In your life? Begging for abundance to the universe. Universe, please, please, universe, please. And here is the weird part I have seen. And you'll notice this in you. When you want to give something to somebody, you give it like that. But same person asks, you don't feel like giving only. How many people have noticed this? Type in your I. Like if a maid wants something and you give it consciously, you give it very generously. Le le, aaj 5,000 rupees. Le. Now same maid comes to you and says, Madam, 5,000 rupees chahiye. Kyun chahiye? You start questioning. I'll tell you why. The begging frequency is so low that when people come to you begging, you feel something is wrong here. And then you don't feel like giving. Your heart doesn't open up for them. Well, that's what's happening with you right now. If you are begging, people are not giving. The more you beg, the less people give. Now, you can have 100 beggars begging together. Will they become rich? Some of you will say, अपन ना gang बना के beg करते हैं. We'll make a community of beggars and we'll beg love together and we'll create a community of all the broken heart people and we will love together and we'll try to get married together. कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. 100 beggars will only create more begging and will only create more lack. They are not going to create more love. Today I will show you. Today, somewhere end of the day in the fourth lesson, or maybe tomorrow morning, depending on how the sequence goes, how to activate this love chakra of yours. You will be surprised how much love comes to you when you activate this chakra and how much abundance comes to you. Okay, let's write down the fifth one. Oh, I hope you have rated yourself on grief versus love. If grief is more, sadness is more, lack is more, suffering is more, hurt is more, pain is more, then the love has to be less. Care has to be less. Affection has to be less. If your love is very high, that means there should be zero grief or very low grief or very low sadness or very low pain or very low hurt in your life. But if it is there, be honest with yourself. Okay? Going to the fifth one. Throat chakra, right here. Now the throat chakra is about suppressing or expressing, right? If you look at it very simple, I am talking through my throat right now. Many people ask me, Mitesh, how come you are talking for 7 to 8 hours in a day, standing every day or Saturday, Sunday, 2 full days, and it doesn't affect your throat? Well, that's because I have unlimited energy through my 7 chakras. My throat chakra is fully activated. I'll give you a simple example. I have a beautiful bird at home. His name is Genie. Do you think Genie in size is bigger than you? Give me yes or no. He's a small parrot. Okay. In size, he's only this much. Everybody take your hands this much, just like 2 feet. Not even 2 feet, 1 feet, 12 inches, 13 inches. He's only this much. Do you think he has more energy than me, you and me, or less energy than you and me? That guy is a dinosaur of an energy. I'm not kidding with you. Okay. We need 3 maids at home, me and Indu, and we still can't control him. He is all over the place. He's flying all over the place. And in spite of that, the guy is full of energy, full of life. कभी सोचा है, how do birds get so much energy? Think about it. A sparrow is so small. And I have seen in my balcony, I stay on the 5th floor in my building. Many times I have seen a sparrow going to the garden. We have a garden right below my building. Going to the garden, takes a leaf from a tree, holds it in her beak, flies up to my 5th floor, 6th floor, 7th floor, goes up all the way, and somewhere in the middle of 7th or 8th floor, somewhere in between the building, she creates a ghosla. She creates a small nest. And that nest is about this size, about 5 inches. But that 5 inches requires the amount of grass of like a lot of grass. She carries that from the ground floor to the 7th floor every day. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now my question is this. If I told you to do that, up and down 7 floors, and create a house, you'll go crazy. How do kids have so much energy? How do these birds have so much energy? I'm telling you, it's not the physical energy, it's the energy. It's their 7 chakras that are fully activated. Do birds also have aura? Do birds also have chakras? Yes, they do. But right now, we are not talking about you being a bird. Right now, we're talking about you being a human being. You need to activate your throat chakra. If you activate your throat chakra, let's look at it first. If you don't activate your throat chakra, what's the consequence happening right now? Suppression, simple word, which means you're not able to talk. You're not able to speak your truth. You're not able to say no to people. You're sad, but you're not able to communicate. You're angry, but you're not able to say it out. You want to compliment somebody, you're not able to do that also. How many people are going through a lot of suppression right now? Type an I in the chat window, please. And then you will see physical symptoms like thyroid. You'll see problems like tonsils. You'll see problems like cough. You'll see asthma coming in. All those issues are related to suppression of throat chakra. The more your throat chakra is suppressed, your influence on people is going to be less or more. Influence on people. less. You won't be able to convince people. Will you be good at selling if your throat chakra is less? No. I have observed that my platinum members, when they join, not only because of the chakra course, obviously, because of many other practices that we do, but I have observed many platinum members who are never good at selling today are making very good money learning to sell. How many platinum members can you tell me in the chat window you've started becoming good at selling? Type in I am good at selling in the chat window. If today you are good at selling, but once upon a time you were not good at selling. Well, that's because your throat chakra is open now. You're able to communicate, you're able to express yourself, you're able to convince other people. And listen, how many of you want to grow in your life here? Physically and financially, especially financially, how many of you want to grow here? Your financial success depends completely here, other than your heart chakra. You don't know how to speak, you don't know how to make money. Communication is everything. You take that one skill of communication and go to Japan where your language is also not yours. But if you have great communication skills, you have the ability to express without knowing somebody's language. That's confidence. Write down the word confidence. Confidence is about learning to communicate who you are, what you are comfortably, confidently. When you know how to do that without even knowing somebody's language, you can make a lot of money in that country. You can go and become a millionaire in Japan. But if you know the language, like you're in India, you know Hindi, you know English, in spite of knowing the language, if your throat chakra is suppressed, you won't be able to communicate. So I'm not talking about language, I'm talking about communication. And communication doesn't only impact your growth in financial life, but also in relationships. Why? People will misunderstand you fast. How many people are going through that right now? Lots of misunderstandings in your family, lots of misunderstandings in your relationship. People are coming close to you and then they leave you because you give them a lot of misunderstanding about who you are. You're not able to communicate properly. And along with throat chakra, if your solar plexus is also deactivated, what happens is your importance level goes very high, your anger levels go very high, and your throat chakra is not fully activated. So you're not even able to communicate, but you keep getting angry, and people can feel that from you. So they get this feeling called cunning from you. Everybody write down this word cunning, dominating, cunning. And because of that, people will slowly leave you because they are not comfortable with you anymore. And then you feel very bad because your heart chakra is down. So you feel grief. You feel like, Arey, I am loving people so much, I'm taking care of people so much, why are they leaving me? Well, they're leaving you because you've got a lot of anger and you don't express yourself openly. What's the opposite of that? Express. So what is the one word related to the word expression? Can you give me the one word, please? Expression. Give me the chat window. If my throat chakra is fully activated. Freedom, yes. Communication, yes. But here is a very critical word, honesty. Write down this word, honesty. There's a friend of mine, very sweet friend, very loving friend, very close to my heart. Good friend of mine. झूठ बहुत बोलता है. And I know it. But I still love him because he's my best friend. He's one of my closest friends in my life. You see, when your heart chakra is open, like in my case, you will be able to accept people who are imperfect in your life and you will not want to change them also because you know, yaar, theek hai, koi baat nahi. It's not my role to change them. But I know he's troubled in his life because he lies a lot. झूठ बहुत बोलता है. Do you know some people like that who lie a lot? Now, what is a lie? A lie is simple, not telling the truth. Okay? Do you love me? And you say yes, but you don't actually mean it. That is a very high level of lie. But let's go to lower levels of lie first. Hey, do you want to go out this weekend? हाँ चलते ना. Then that person is calling you and you're avoiding their call. Now, how many people do this? Type an I. If you avoid people's calls because you can't say no to them on their face. Yaar, can you borrow me some money? हाँ sure, क्यों, क्या हुआ? This happened. Okay, I'll see what I can do. And then you'll come back with some excuse. अरे यार दे दिए होते लेकिन ना थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है यार अभी पैसे अटके हुए हैं थोड़े. And you're not able to be blunt, you're not able to be straight with people. Why? Also connected to heart chakra because not ready to lose people. Listen, some people are not supposed to be with you. You're supposed to let them go. But you want to keep everybody in your life. You don't want to let anybody go. But some people are not good for you. Some people are taking advantage of you. You should just say no to them and let them go. कुछ लोगों को बुरा लगना चाहिए, कुछ लोगों को दूर जाना चाहिए. How many of you agree with that? But there is one person in the world who you need to take care of the most. Who is that one person? Yourself. So my mentor Sahil taught me there is only one person in the world you can be honest with. Who can you be honest with? Yourself. I guarantee you one thing. All your sadness comes from a lie. A lie not told to other people, and a lie told to whom? To yourself. Yesterday there was a platinum member during the weekly call who said, I am not making money. All my relationships are suddenly gone. I'm going through a big crisis right now, and I don't know why this is happening with me right now. So I made her do this. Everybody keep your hands on your heart right now and repeat with me. I take 100% responsibility for not making money. I take 100% responsibility for people not loving me. The truth is, I'm not making money because I'm a lazy bum. The truth is, I'm not making money because I'm stubborn. I want money from a particular source only. The truth is, I'm not humble enough to make money in small ways to start with. The truth is, I'm arrogant. I only want big money. Otherwise, I'm willing to be hungry. How many of you agree with that, by the way? Be honest, come on. Hannah? Continue. Say, the truth is, people leave me because they don't get anything from me. The truth is, people leave me because I don't listen to them. People leave me because I'm a beggar. I keep asking. I don't give anything in return. Now, how many people here are realizing that as you're speaking the truth, your heart is calming down, even though it is the truth? Type in yes if you honestly feel your heart is calming down right now. In the beginning, you must have felt like crying. I guarantee you that. And some tears must have actually come down. But in the end, you're feeling better. Yes or no? This is the power of truth. But many of us are lying to ourselves 90% of the time. 90% of the time. We'll be working on this extensively tomorrow. Next. Oh, before we write the next one, please give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high. How much are you suppressing yourself versus how much are you expressing yourself? Are you honest with other people? Are you honest with whom? With yourself? Or do you lie to yourself? Do you cry in the name of a lie? Cry in the name of a lie. Acha poem ban sakta hai. This can rhyme well. Now, if you are crying, I'm guaranteeing you are lying. If you're smiling, it's because you're being honest to yourself. It's as simple as that. Next, third eye. You see the frequency number is going up, 852. Doubt. This third eye here. When this chakra is deactivated, if you see the third eye is like an eyes. Okay, it opens up. If it opens up, it's looking at other people, trusting other people. But if it is closed and closing eyes to the wisdom of truth and to the wisdom of what is available as information. Now, when you can't see, you get into doubt. Example. Everybody close your eyes right now, please. Do it quickly. Close your eyes. Now, without opening your eyes, tell me how many things are on your table. Without opening your eyes. Okay. Open your eyes. How many of you realized you were doubtful about the answer? Raise your hands. Were you doubtful about the answer? Why were you doubtful about the answer? Because you could not see. Because your eyes were closed. You see? Third eye is closed. Doubt, 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 doubt. Doubt in whom? Come on, start telling me. Doubt. Where do you think the doubt will start? Doubt in myself. Doubt in my decisions. So these people will go through a lot of confusion in life. And they'll keep changing their decisions in life. Because too much confusion inside. They don't trust that the decision that I took in the last 6 months was good, so they'll take a new decision. They will not trust that decision also, then they'll change another decision. And they will not trust that decision also, they'll take another decision. They'll fall in love with a person and they'll say, I don't know whether I made the right thing by getting involved with this person. How many people have already felt this many times? You got attracted to a person and then you started doubting yourself. Did I do the right thing by getting involved with this person? You will get into a business deal. Is this deal right for me? You'll get it and then you'll say, is this deal right for me? And you'll try to chicken out of it. That's because of the doubt is too strong in you. Eyes are closed. The third eye is closed. What is the opposite of doubt? Now, is it belief or is it faith? What is written over there? It's not belief, it is faith. See, belief comes from evidence. In the court, if I want the judge to believe in me, I have to give the judge what? Evidence. Faith has no evidence. I'll give you an example of this. Let's take a recent example in life. AI. Right now, AI is creating a lot of havoc in the market. It's creating some good things, it's creating some bad things. A lot of people are losing jobs, but a lot of people are also getting new opportunities to do things in a much faster way. How many of you agree with that? Type in yes. AI is creating all kind of craziness right now, right? But the fear is too strong right now. It is actually known that in the next 10 years, 90% people are going to lose their jobs. Next 10 years. Example, I'm trying to create right now, like we have something called Mitesh AI, my clone. For platinum members, my clone can talk to my platinum members 24/7 in my voice. And it has experience of my 20 years of experience that Mitesh AI gives access to my platinum members. Now I'm trying to connect that to a platinum dashboard. I'm trying to connect that to a community of my own where I'm creating my own private community platform. So I'm creating lots of things. And 80% of this code is now written by who? Make a guess. AI. About 4 years ago, when I dreamt of the same project, somebody gave me a quote of 45 lakhs. Today, only one member I have hired right now, and she alone is coding this whole thing for me. And the speed at which we are able to code this is God speed, like it's mind blowing. A 3-year project has converted into a 3 months project. It's mind blowing. But why am I telling you this? Here is why. Yes, AI is creating a lot of havoc. Question. When AI is going to create a lot of problems, if your third eye is very strong, will you start doubting yourself more or will you start having more faith? Sab theek ho jayega. Don't worry. Everything will be taken care of. Universe will take care of everything. I am taken care of. Hum hai na. Apan saath mein hai na. Jab tak apan saath mein, we are all taken care of. Now, this is called faith. This is not called logic. This is not called belief. Because anybody can debate with me, Mitesh, but on what grounds are you saying that everything will be okay? I don't have grounds. I confess, I don't have logic. Yesterday in the evening when Platinum call was going on and this person, you remember I told you somebody got a panic attack? Very severe panic attack. And in the end, I was like, sab theek ho jayega, relax. Somebody who's a doctor on the call, I'll not give you the name, sent me a message. Aren't you giving false hopes to a patient who might be having chemical problems? Ooh, false hope. Interesting. So crazy faith is not good, but logical doubt is good. Interesting. So I should tell the person that I have a doubt that because of chemical locha, you will not be able to be happy in your life. That is better? No. I would rather have blind faith and say, sab theek ho jayega. Now, does that mean I'm lying? क्या मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूं? नहीं. There are things beyond the explanation of science. Whenever people tell me, doctors have told me it's incurable, doctors don't know everything. Doctor themselves have a family member who's sick and the doctor is depressed that they are not able to cure them. How many of you know people like that? I know heart surgeons who have a heart problem of their family member and they are not able to cure them. Arey, doctors don't know everything because doctors are also human beings. Science also has its own limits. So what is beyond science? Write down the word magic. There is magic out there. Think about it. How many people on our earth right now? Give me a number. Give me a number. Approximately 8 billion something people, 9 billion something people. Okay. It started with one human being. And the weird thing is, we still don't know how birth happens. Like, two human beings love each other, and from one dot, from one sperm, an entire human being is created. And that human being, when is born, is so tiny. And then it becomes this big, and then it becomes this big, and then it becomes this big. Tell me if this is not a miracle. This is a miracle. But we are demeaning it, thinking we know everything about it. But in science, do we really know everything about birth? So if somebody is not able to become a mother, science knows everything about birth. Science will be able to make you a mother? Not 100%. They say if the magic is not with you, you can't get the baby. Simple as that. Like in my case, I and Indu, we don't have babies. But universe wanted to give us babies. Not in the traditional way. Universe wanted Indu to have abs also and babies also. See, very difficult to have both. A woman can't have abs and babies both. The size has a problem. How many of you got this? Now, how does Indu have abs and babies both? She's got platinum. But she doesn't have to go through cesarean. She doesn't have to go through pregnancy. She doesn't have to go through 9 months of delivery. So she doesn't have to go through all that pain. So she can exercise and she can still be slim and trim and sexy and yet have so many babies. Now, if that is not magic, what is magic? I'm telling you, magic is all around you. But you have to allow that magic to happen. But for that, you require a lot of faith. Lot of faith. Lot of faith. Faith is, I don't know how it will happen. All of you repeat with me. कैसे होगा पता नहीं. होगा. I'll tell you the highest level of faith. How many of you want to know the highest level of faith? If it doesn't happen, वो भी अच्छा है. उससे अच्छा कुछ होने वाला है. नहीं हो रहा है तो और भी अच्छा है. There is a beautiful story, kavita of Harivansh Rai Bachchan. There's a line he says in that poem. He says, मन की हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और अच्छा. क्योंकि अगर वो मेरे मन की नहीं तो किसके मन की? फिर वो उसके मन की. Question. Does the universe know little better than you? थोड़ा बहुत. So if the universe knows little bit better than you, I'm telling you, if the universe is not giving you, it is good for you. Many years ago, I was heartbroken. I'm not kidding with you. And I'll tell you two situations of my life. There was a beautiful girl, her name was Geeta. I fell in love with her, one of my first girlfriends in life. And I broke up with her. And I thought that was the worst time of my life. And I really thought universe is not on my side. But my question is, if I had not broken up with her, would I have met Indu? And if I had not met Indu, would I have become a successful coach? And if I had not become a successful coach, would I have started Platinum? If I had not started Platinum, would I have done the Chakra course? If we had not done the Chakra course, would you and I be meeting today? It's all a churning effect. Everything started when I broke up. So should I say thank God for that breakup? Or should I say I hate God for that breakup? See, I'm telling you, this is the level of faith I have. Man ki ho to acha, na ho to aur bhi acha. Right now, where would you rate yourself on faith? And be very brutally honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you don't have faith, rate low. And if you have a lot of doubt, then rate high on doubt. I'll give you a second example, which I promised you. Many years ago, one of my favorite jobs that I did not get is a radio jockey job. How many of you know what's a radio jockey? You know, those people who talk on radio? So I had given an interview in Radio Mirchi, one of the first private radio channels in India. So I was interviewed and I was selected like this because of my voice, my confidence, my ability to speak. My voice was even better those days, they say. So I got selected like this, but in the final interview, I was rejected. I was sad for 1 month. I was really sad. I thought this could have taken my career to the next level. Now I've lost everything. And I really didn't get an opportunity in that area after that. But if I would have become an RJ, do you think I would be here with you right now? You'd probably be listening to me and like RJ Naved on Radio Mirchi talking about manifestation, talking about chakras, but not here. But today I'm able to impact so many lives because I became a coach. But I became a coach because I failed as an RJ. मन की हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और भी अच्छा. It's good that it happened as per me. If it didn't happen as per me, even better. That is the meaning of ultimate faith. Last chakra. Crown chakra is 963. I'll just remove the rest for now. Disconnected versus connected. People who feel depressed, people who feel sad, people who go through panic attacks, I'm 100% clear in life, they are totally disconnected with the universe. Now, what do I mean by totally disconnected with the universe? It means that they are disconnected with the Wi-Fi around them. So the energy coming to them is very less. And as a result of that, they are going through a lot of depression in their life. They feel the biggest emotion they feel is loneliness. How many people here are going through that? Be honest with me. Type in I if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling depression, if you feel cry like no reason. Like many times you can't explain like why am I crying? And you cry. Well, that's because of your disconnection with the source. What is the source? The source is the universe. If you get connected to the source, you feel ultimate satisfaction. Example again. Sometimes when you see somebody dying, if you're connected to the source, you have this one clear idea. Nobody's dying. This is just a game. This is an illusion. That is why Buddha used to call this Maya. Maya. Maya means illusion. It looks like they are dying, but is there anybody who's dead? Nobody's dead. I remember in Platinum about 1 month ago, there was a lady in Canada. Canada? Yeah, I think Canada. And she has a 16-year-old son. Her husband slept at night, got a heart attack, did not get up in the morning. Very healthy man. Just didn't get up in the morning. Just died. And she was like crazy depressed. And at that time, I was able to talk to her, and in 20 minutes, I was able to make her so peaceful that she and her son said, Dad is here. He's not gone anywhere. And I showed them proof of how Dad is here. And I will show this to you tomorrow. I will show you that people who you are missing are not gone missing. They're right here around you in your life. And there is a way to do that. But once you vibrate at that level, you can feel their physical presence, you can feel their spiritual presence, and you'll feel like they're not gone anywhere in their life. And you will see the proof, and you'll have tears of love and joy in your eyes because you will witness them without the body. She felt it. Which chakra do you think I worked with her on? Which chakra? It was the heart and the crown, both. It was the heart and the crown. Sometimes you have to work on combinations of chakras. I will show you how I work with people on chakras using these emotions. If you take people from disconnection to connection, you leave them feeling so fulfilled, so wholesome, that in that moment they feel like nothing is missing in their life. And even if somebody is dead, now they know that person is not gone. But for that, you need ultimate connection to the source. This, in traditional terms, is also called as spirituality. I love to call this as activating my 7th chakra. Simple, in practical terms. What happens when you activate your 7th chakra? You feel connected to the universe. You never feel like crying. You don't feel bad when you lose someone, when you lose something, because you know that there is nothing called failure. All of this is just a game. All of this is just an illusion. And here is the best part. If you lose someone, do you feel you are incomplete if your 7th chakra is activated? No. If you're trying to grow in a project and you're not growing fast, do you feel like you're not growing? No, because you know growth means I am not enough. But that's not true from a 7 chakra point of view. I am always enough. All of this is just a game. It is just time pass. Okay. So this is the 7 chakras, the numbers I have already told you. Now what I would like you to do is tell me the score of all your 7 chakras, not from the red numbers, but from the green numbers. So green numbers would be the lower numbers. How much faith do you have? How much expression do you have? How much love do you have? How much respect do you have? And how much innocence do you have? How much comfort do you have? Total those numbers for me, and let us see what is the total number coming to. So for an example, in my case, if I would rate myself, let's say low in comfort of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, just hypothetically, if I'm taking 3, 7 threes are 21, so that my total score comes to 21 out of 70. Why 70? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 for all 7 chakras. That would be total 70 score. What is your score? Give me the score in the chat window, please. Okay, so I'm looking at the scores in the chat window now. And can I request all of you to look at each other's scores also, please? Scroll through the chat and observe. If you look at the score, the numbers that people are giving are 20, 30, 25, 37, 23, 45, 50, 53, 17, 26. Now, how many people on the group here? 564 people minus me, let's say, but include me, 564 people. Now, some people are high activated, some people are low activated, doesn't really matter. But whatever is the total numbers of the entire group is the group consciousness. Is that making sense to you? It's called the group consciousness, the collective consciousness of this group. So the collected group 7 chakra activation right now is lower, medium, or high. What would you say? Looking at the numbers out there. Overall, right now, the group is at low. It's not medium. It's not medium. Because there are so many people who are at 20s. So 20s means what? Each score is at 3 or 4. Correct? That's not good enough. What should be your ideal score? Your ideal score out of 1 to 10 should be minimum 7 out of 10 for all. So that would be total of how much? Come on. 63. Correct? That should be your minimum score by the next batch. That's the target I'm giving you. How many of you would love to keep that target as 63 by the next live batch, please? Type an I. If you're willing to take that, intentionally take that target. Type an I in the chat window by intentionally taking that target. Okay, my score right now is at 63 for sure. I don't think my score is 65 or 68. My mentor is, I am not, but I'm able to decently maintain myself at 60 to 63 most of the times in my life. Sometimes I go low, but I come back very fast. So my frequency is still at about 63. So the group consciousness right now is about lower side. Let's raise this by tomorrow. Let's write down on your notepads, what is the manifestation of this low frequency in your life? How is this manifesting in your life? What are the problems that you're facing in your life because of the low frequency vibrations of your 7 chakras? I will keep some music on. I want you to write down specifically what problems are you attracting, manifesting, creating because of the 7 chakras being lower or medium. And those of you who are on YouTube live with me, this is the last lesson, the first and the last lesson live on YouTube right now. The reason we created this YouTube live for you so that you can get as much benefit as you can from the first lesson for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, so that you can learn and move forward. Reason number 2, if this gives you clarity that yes, this workshop is going to change your life, there is a link in the YouTube chat for you to join the 7 Chakras workshop. Click on that link, quickly join the workshop because I'm about to end stream of lesson number 1. When we go to lesson number 2, we get into activation of all chakras. So click on that link, make sure you make the payment quickly. After you have made the payment, after about 1 or 2 minutes of that, you will get an email with a Zoom link. Quickly join into Zoom so that we can work on activating your 7 chakras quickly. In the meantime, I want all of you to write down on your notepads, what are the negative manifestations in your life, specifically in health, relationships, career, and money because of your low chakra activation. Now, if anybody is ready to share, you're physically welcome to raise your hands to share what are the negative manifestations of these problems in your life. Okay, here we go. By the way, some of you are still having your Zoom hands up. So if you have not raised your hands to share your low frequency numbers, then lower your Zoom hands. Maybe you raised your hands earlier. Right now, you should raise your Zoom hands only to share your low frequency numbers and the result of that in your life. Okay. Okay. So starting with Deepthi. Yes, Deepthi, go for it. Unmute yourself. Yes, I can hear you. No, there's a bit of a disturbance in your mic.
Not used to. I'm so sorry.
Is it
आज मेरा
possible
दिन
for
बन
you?
गया.
Most welcome. Is it possible for you to remove the headset and use directly your laptop mic? Because this mic has a lot of wire disturbance in it. Yeah, just reconnect to the laptop mic. And once you've done that, then unmute yourself.
Yeah. Is it good?
Much perfect. Perfect. Okay, go for it.
I'm sorry. Because of people around, I had to put that.
Most welcome.
So,
So what's your frequency on 1 to 10 for all 70 chakra, all 7 chakras for total 70?
18 to 20, sir.
18 to 20. Okay. And what are the negative manifestations happening in your life because of that?
So I mean, I will be in fear many times. Actually, every day. Fear
Hold on.
within the
Hold
family.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's do one thing. I'm going to do a little prediction about what's going on in your life. Tell me if I'm right or wrong just by reading your chakras. Okay. So just tell me the numbers of each chakra. So root is?
So if I say in
Root
comfort,
chakra? Comfort. Yeah. All the green numbers.
yeah, it's 3 to 4.
And second, sacral?
It's 3.
Okay. Solar plexus?
Respect wise, I just feel 2 or 3.
Okay. Going higher, heart chakra?
For love, I feel, I mean, from some people, I feel like from my children, and say 4.
Okay. And then going higher, throat, expression.
Expressing wise, I'm very bad, so 2.
Okay. And then going higher to third eye.
It's 4.
And then going higher, crown chakra.
5, 4 to 5.
Okay. So I'll do a little analysis about what's going on in your life just by looking at the numbers and tell me if I'm right or wrong. Physically, you're feeling a lot of tiredness probably right now. Your health is getting
Yes,
impacted and you're getting exhausted more. Even though you're working less, you will be more exhausted compared to once you used to be.
exactly, sir.
Okay. Now, that's not because of age, that's because of your root chakra being really down and overall 7 chakras being really down. So the amount of energy that you have is very less right now. As you said, fear is high. That means you're going through some kind of insecurity right now in your life. There are some major decisions to make, and life can either go left or right. And your fear is it is going to go left, but you don't want it to go left.
Yeah.
Coming towards the sacral chakra, there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now. And in that uncertainty, you're losing interest in a lot of things. You're losing interest in your career, you're losing interest in people, you're losing interest in yourself, because of which you're not even taking care of yourself. And your solar plexus is clearly telling me that one of the major things in your life right now is some people's love and attention and respect. And they giving you less love and respect is impacting your entire self-esteem, which is probably creating some major health issues for you. And if you don't take care of that, it'll get acute. Have some critical problems already shown up in your blood reports? Have you done any blood reports recently?
Not really, but yeah, hemoglobin is too low, and I
There you
already
go.
have this numbness in my hands. I cannot write for a long time.
Oh, so that means your heart chakra is also getting impacted. Numbness, hemoglobin low, numbness in your right hand, not able to write for too long, energy levels being down, your BP is getting affected, your heart is getting affected.
Yeah, I have low BP.
There you go. So your BP is affected, your heart is affected, which means you're not able to experience love. Lack is very common in your life right now. which means you're able to barely survive with what you have. Actually, you have a lot, but not from the people you think matter the most. And that's the problem in your life right now. And you're not able to trust anybody because of that. Because a lot of people have cheated you, a lot of people have broken your heart in the past, and you're not able to trust people because of that. Is that right?
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean,
Now,
I'm
all
not
of
able
this that's
to.
happening in your life right now, all of this that I described, and all of that which you want to describe in your heart, because of which I can see tears in your eyes, all of this I know you believe is a result of life, but it's not. It's a result of your manifestation, it's a result of your energy and your frequency. And the problem is this: you're only trying to solve problems. Hypothetically, you have told yourself, this one relationship problem is solved, ना तो 90% problem तो वैसे ही solve हो जाएगी. You keep telling yourself that. So you try your best to solve that relationship problem. And and what relationship problem is that?
So it's like with me and my husband from past like can say 2 years it is now, due to some past issues that which has come up, the problem has come between us, and from that time onwards his trust on me has gone down, which I have not done anything for him, but he's thinking that he's believing that I have not told the things before I was supposed to. So his trust level
Hmm.
is gone down, the way he used to behave is changed. So there are a lot
Hmm.
of changes within us, between us,
So a
and
lot
which
of
is
guilt,
like making me insecure. Yeah.
guilt about your decisions in the past.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is attracting punishment from him. He's getting more angry because of your guilt. The more you say sorry, the more he will get angry. And you must have noticed it. So the problem is not that he's not forgiving you. What is the real problem?
I am not forgiving myself.
You think you've done something wrong. And if you don't think, he comes and reminds you.
Yeah. सब कुछ
And
एकदम
when
से
he
ऐसा
reminds
चलने
you,
लग जाता है.
the problem is not that he's reminding you. The problem is you are convinced that you're doing something wrong or you did something wrong in the past. But here is the fact, a fact that you've not told anybody, not even to yourself. Part of you knows what you did, you had to do it. In that moment, you were left with no other choice. It was your survival. It was the only way you could have survived. It was the only way in that moment you could have felt good in life. And that is why you did what you did. You tell yourself in guilt, I would never repeat that again. But your heart knows if you go back to that moment, you would. Because you got some benefit from that. So deep inside, actually, you're not guilty. You know you're innocent. What is the meaning of innocence?
बेचारा.
No, 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 no. Innocence is not बेचारा. बेचारा वो होता है जिसको आप बुरा मानते हो किसी के लिए. What is innocent? You are not guilty of that. What you did was right. That is innocent. You're not forgiving yourself saying, what I did was right, what I did was on my self preservation. Didn't you?
Right.
You did it for yourself, didn't you?
Did it for myself.
You did it
Yes.
to survive emotionally and physically. But you're, instead of calling yourself innocent for that, you're calling yourself guilty because in the rules, you're not supposed to do that. But the fact is, deep inside, you know what you did was to protect yourself and what you needed in that moment. So try this for a minute. Say it with me. I am innocent.
I am innocent.
I did what I did
I did what I did
to fulfill my needs.
to fulfill my needs.
I did not communicate to him
I did not communicate to him
because the fact is,
because the fact is
he wouldn't have understood.
he wouldn't have understood.
So I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
I'm not going to feel bad
I am not going to feel bad
to take care of myself.
to take care of myself.
Now check how you're feeling.
Feeling
This is you forgiving you. Actually, there is no forgiveness here also. I'll tell you why. My mentor says forgiveness is the highest level of arrogance. Forgiveness is the highest level of arrogance because forgiveness means I am here, you are down here, I am something better, you are not something good, so I have to forgive you. I'm putting you down, I'm putting myself on a pedestal, and you are in a position to be forgiven by me, and I am higher than you, and I am supposed to be in a position to forgive you. That is arrogance. But why you have to even forgive yourself? When you didn't do something wrong, what is there to forgive? That is humility. Ultimate humility is being honest with myself. जो मैंने किया मेरे लिए किया उसमें गलत क्या है?
I get
Yes,
this
it was
thought
against the
sometimes.
rule. I know. But you only contradict yourself by telling yourself but it is not in the rules. It was cheating. Okay, so if you would have openly and honestly said, I want this, you would have got it. No. You know you wouldn't have got it. So you found a way out, didn't you? The more you start protecting yourself and become activated in your own energy, your energy will expand. Then what will you attract from your partner? Love or hatred? What will you attract? Yeah. Because now you're feeling love for whom?
For him,
No. First you'll feel love for whom?
for myself.
But how can you feel love for yourself when you're hating yourself, being guilty? Hannah? Is it time to forgive yourself? So you want to keep solving problems in the relationship or you want to upgrade your frequency? What do you want to do?
Upgrade my frequency.
Because that's the one thing you haven't done for the last few days or months or years. You keep working on problems. You keep working on money, you keep working on relationship, and then the same problems come back, don't they?
Yeah. I try, but that consistency,
Yeah, it'll not work.
I don't.
It'll not work. So today and tomorrow, can you give up the idea of solving problems and can you just work on activating all 7 chakras with me? Perfect. Thank you. And don't worry, as we keep activating all your 7 chakras, you'll understand the deeper meaning of everything we spoke right now. And the little relief that you felt will
Yeah.
become so deep that nobody will be able to take that away from you. After that, not even your husband. Even if he comes and tells you on your face that you're wrong, you won't feel that guilt anymore. Because you would have forgiven yourself and you would have loved yourself. Because you would have become innocent within you. Okay? Awesome. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for balancing all your chakras.
Congratulations for balancing all your chakras.
So unmute and tell me how many of you felt this was something to do with you as well. Did you learn something from that?
Yes, definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
so many things to learn.
All of you to take your notepad's blank page and draw 2 lines in front of each other. Okay, draw 2 lines. Have you drawn 2 lines? Okay, show me on your notepads. Show me on your camera. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good. Now, these lines, you want them to grow. Hai? So who are these 2 lines? These lines are husband and wife. So person 1, person 2, husband and wife. These 2 lines are there. After 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years of a relationship, they grow. So extend the line and make it bigger. Extend the line and make it bigger. Now my question is, have both these lines evolved by now? Let's say it's been 10 years in the relationship. Has it evolved? Lines have grown? So my question is, are these 2 people the same? No. Are they in the same relationship? Actually, no. I'll tell you why. The husband expects from the wife, from the same wife he got married to once upon ago, the small line which you started with. Question is the wife anymore that small line? No. Has she grown? Is she a different person? Yes. Now, the wife expects from the husband what she expected from the man she got married to. But who was the man she got married to? Show me with your hands, everybody. इतना सा था. Now, who's this man? अब वो बड़ा हो गया. Different person altogether. So, question is he the same man anymore? But has her expectations upgraded or same? Has his expectations upgraded or same? Same. Is this a fair game? It's not a fair game. Now, here is what happens. I expect from you based on your old personality, which you are not able to live today because your personality has evolved. So I am angry with you. You believe, because you're my life partner, you are supposed to be for me what you promised me so many years ago. So you are guilty. But you're not able to give me what you want because you have grown. You're not that person anymore. I am also guilty because you are expecting from me what I promised you many years ago, but I'm not able to give you that because I am also grown and I am guilty. So now you are angry with me. I am angry with you. You are also guilty. I am also guilty. And we are expecting each other to be the same husband and wife we were once upon a time in the first year of the relationship, but we are not the same human beings anymore. Type in wow if this is a wow for you. You're not the same human beings anymore. And as a result of that, the relationship is getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So as the relationship evolves, do you think the expectations have to evolve? Do you think the rules have to evolve? Do you think the policies have to evolve? Do you think we have to renegotiate the terms of marriage? Hello? How many people stay in a rented house? As the years exceed, do you renegotiate the terms of agreement of rent? Yes. Have you done that with your marriage? No. Maybe you should. That I'm a different person now. I can't do this and I can do this. You're a different person now. I understand you can't do this and you can do this. How about renegotiating the terms? And if you do, you'll find a better relationship based on today's relationship, based on today's person. But to do that, you have to communicate. But you can't communicate because you're suppressed, and you're suppressed because your chakras are down. Now, how many of you would like to activate all your 7 chakras so you get these results in the next 2 days? Okay, so focus on your 7 chakras, okay? Let's take a couple of more sharings in terms of what is the impact of your low frequencies in the last few years of your life because of your 7 chakras. Okay, going to the next one. And here we've got Rosa. Yes, Rosa, what do you want to share? What's the percentage?
So it is 21.
21 again.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the manifestation?
The manifestation, I mean, are we
what are
talking
the
about
problems happening in life as a result of the low frequencies?
So I feel like unrestful because so between fear and comfort, when I look at these words, fear and comfort, I immediately give 0 to comfort because even while I'm talking to you right now, like I have a very high level of discomfort, not because I don't have material things, like I have all the material things in my life. It's just the fear of future, what it holds. I want to do so many things, but I don't know where to start. And that uncertainty of future, gives me anxiety. And that's why I've
Even if
given
I
that.
told you where to start, even if I told you where to start, you won't start.
Yes, maybe.
because the fear is still there.
Yeah.
And what's stopping you is not the pathway or the clarity of the pathway. Anybody can give you clarity of the strategy. The problem is because you feel that sense of uncertainty, you'll stand there and you'll still get uncertain and you'll freeze. But how is that panic attack or how is that fear impacting your relationships?
I feel like I'm the only one who thinks a lot. I'm married, so I have my husband.
Mm.
I think that, it's just me who's thinking about future.
Yeah.
He's more calm between both of us. So
Okay. Platinum members, do you know what happened here? Why did 574 people, why did only her disconnect, internet disconnect? That's the level of power we have in our resistance. That your Wi-Fi frequency literally gets disconnected just by your frequency. That's the amount of power that we have. You saw the nervousness that she had? It literally disconnected her internet. And look, 573 people, not a single person has got disconnected here. Okay, what was her name? Let me see if I can search her name if she logs back in. Rosa, right? Let's see if she's logged in again. I don't think so yet. Yeah, she's back. All right, here you are. Yeah, go for it.
can you
So
hear
you
me?
say, I can hear you. Go ahead. I was telling people the reason you got disconnected was because of your own frequency and the resistance inside you. Your power is so strong in
Maybe,
insecurity. It's not maybe. 576 people here, only you got logged out.
yeah.
That's the
It's been
power in your
happening.
frequency.
Okay.
So the question I was asking was that because of this frequency, you were telling me that you have to do everything at home and then he's very calm
Yeah.
and he's not taking responsibility, right?
No, he takes responsibility, but I have this fear that I don't want to continue leading a mediocre life.
Hmm.
I feel like I want to do something big, and I
Hmm.
believe that I can do something big.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a burden on him as well because, of my expectations. Um, I don't blame him, but it's just me who want to achieve bigger things, and I don't know a pathway of how
Okay,
to.
so the problem is, first of all, it's not a problem that you have high expectations. That's good. It's good to
Yeah.
have big ambitions. It's good to have big expectations because only then you grow in your life. There's no doubt about that. But the problem is not that. You're going through what I used to go through 20 years ago.
Okay.
Whenever I had big ideas and I could not implement those ideas, I used to always feel Indu is not supporting me. She's very calm. She's not ambitious. She's not supporting me. But here is the truth I realized about myself. The reason I needed her support because I didn't believe in myself.
Yeah.
I always needed her support. So I used to always say, if we work on a project, we have to work together, na?
Yeah.
You have to agree with me. You have to support me. But why
Yeah.
did I need her support? Well, I didn't believe in myself. And why didn't I believe myself? I did not want to take 100% responsibility for my failure.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fail alone.
Yeah.
If I failed, I would fail with her.
Yeah.
So one fine day, when I started these workshops, the law of attraction programs, I told Indu, and those days we were in the corporate workshop, we were doing corporate training for leadership of big companies in the leadership world. We used to charge 5 lakh rupees per day for a workshop. And then I one day come to Indu and I say, Indu, I want to do an advanced law of attraction program for people for 5,000 rupees. She said, are you mad? We charge 5 lakhs a day. Why do you want to charge 5,000 rupees per for somebody? That too for a lifetime course? Why? Now, I was not able to communicate fully. And I had this fear that without Indu, I will fail. So that was the time I worked on my 7 chakras. I worked on my personal confidence. And I said, okay, I am going to take responsibility of this project, whether I succeed or I fail. And for the first project of my life, I told Indu, it's okay if you don't support me in this. And she said, I will really not support. Don't manipulate me. I'm sure, Rosa, you must be doing that sometimes, where you
Yeah.
do things and he has to end up supporting you eventually,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Now, she said, I will not make the website. I will not do anything. I said, no problem. I will do everything. And that was the first time I did something on my own and I succeeded. I could have failed, but I was ready to fail on my own this time. What's missing in you is that self comfort of I'm comfortable with my success, I'm comfortable with my failure, and I'm comfortable working alone without him.
Yeah.
without his support. You're not angry with him because he's calm. You're angry with him because you are not getting the support that you want.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any burden, by the way. From what you've told me about his nature, he
Yeah.
doesn't even have the burden about having a burden.
Yeah.
And that really pissed you off.
Yes, it does. And it brings the anger out in me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. How can you be so calm when I'm thinking so much responsibility in life?
Yeah.
But that's because he has the gift of being comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't. His
Yeah.
self-esteem is better,
Yeah.
actually.
But I have also done your advanced law of attraction course. And so previously I used to have a lot of anger on him. But after doing that course, I've been doing this for
The
like
yin
past
yang
2 months.
frequency.
Yeah. So I have become a bit better person now. Like I don't have too much anger on him. Now it all have redirected towards myself. Like, what can I do to
Correct.
go wherever I want to go? It's just,
Correct.
as you said, in one of your, the other lady you were talking to, you said, I'm a lazy bum. So I really felt that maybe this is what is stopping me. I have too many aspirations, but it's just,
Yeah.
like, I'm not the person who gets up at 5 a.m. to
Yeah.
do things. Yeah.
But here is another problem. Your levels of faith is also less. Your
Yes.
third eye. And because of that, everything is very logical for you.
Yeah.
That if I have to do so much, then I have to get up at 5 a.m. now. Then I have to do this, then I have to do this, then I have to do this, then I have to, and you have this huge project list in your hands. And
Yeah.
you're not able to fulfill that project list, and then you're getting scared.
Yeah.
What if you get everything that you want without that project list? What if you got everything that you wanted without getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, because see, I actually wanted to do an LP course. I wanted to speak to people and teach them whatever I've learned in like past 2 months, right?
Observe
But
what happened. Observe what happened. I spoke to you about magic. You went back to logic of NLP.
Yeah,
So for you, it's in your mind, everything is logical.
yeah, that's 100% true.
Now, magic is I'm going to fulfill all my life desires. I don't know how.
Okay.
And if I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., then I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm not going to wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And if I feel like watching Netflix for 1 hour, then I'm going to do that. The problem is you're not being honest to whom?
Myself.
And you keep burdening yourself with your own rules and logics.
Yeah.
He doesn't burden himself with rules and logic.
Yeah.
But you burden yourself. So in that burden, you get angry.
Yeah.
So today and tomorrow, would you be willing to upgrade your frequency in such a way that all your 7 chakras are fully activated and all these emotions are fully taken care of? And when I
Yeah.
say 7 chakras, I don't mean something which is invisible. I practically mean these 7 emotions.
Yeah.
Like, are you really willing to work on comfort, innocence, respect, love, expression, faith, and connection? If you work on these 7 emotions, rest will fall on its place.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes, 100%.
Awesome. All of you
Thank
on
you so
mute.
much.
Most welcome. Give her a high five. Congratulations for balancing your 7 chakras.
Congratulations.
All right. So with that, now that you have learned the impact of these 7 chakras on you, I want more and more of you to share your realization with each other. So I want you to go into virtual Zoom rooms now, where you'll be divided into small Zoom rooms. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything. You will automatically go there by me clicking a certain button. Once you reach there, you will find 20 to 25 people in that Zoom room. I want you to share with each other what is your score. So write down what you have to share. Score. What's my score? 2. What my realizations are. Like, what are my manifestations happening? What are the wrong things happening in my life, which I have realized is because of my energy, because of my frequency. But when you're doing that, each person is maximum allowed only 3 minutes, because you'll be there for 15 minutes, and 3 minutes means 5 people will be able to share in about 15 minutes. How many of you are okay to share your realizations with each other? Please raise your hands. Okay, now come to the gallery view. Before you go to the Zoom room, I always follow a specific protocol. So come to the gallery view. Everybody take your one finger like this and say no question answers in the Zoom room. Take your 2 fingers like this. No discussions in the Zoom room, only practice. Now practice is what I tell you, which is in this particular Zoom round, you will only practice talking about your score and your realizations, nothing else. Third thing you're going to share with each other is I promise I will work on these 2 days on upgrading my frequency instead of solving my problems. Are you willing to give each other that promise before you leave the rooms? Yes? Awesome. When you go to the Zoom room, do not do any kind of direct or indirect marketing. Don't try to sell anything. Don't try to do any kind of social media marketing. Don't share your social media links, your mobile number, email ID. Don't share anything in the chat. If anybody comes back and tells me and informs me that you have done anything like this unethical, I will be forced to remove you from the Zoom rooms without any refund. So please make sure to remain ethical, remain moral, and focus on upgrading your 7 chakras instead of trying to do anything else. Okay, shifting into Zoom rooms now. Here we go. So let's see how many people in your Zoom rooms today. You'll have 29 to 30 people. You'll have exactly 15 minutes, and your time starts now. Here we go. All right. Now, as these people are going into Zoom rooms, those of you who are on YouTube Live, this is your final golden opportunity. Don't miss out on this opportunity, because this lesson is this batch is the last live batch. After this, people only get recordings for this program. I'm not going to deliver this live anymore because we are charging very less fees for this. So now that you are ready to join, there's a link for you in YouTube chat. Click on it and join. What are you getting in return of joining this workshop? Let me give you a little clarity about that right away. Here we go. So the first thing you're getting is manifest magical healings immediately by learning how to heal your 7 chakras. This is not the name of a lesson. This is actually a result that you will get. I never try to show people what lessons you will get in the program, but the results that you will get in the program. So manifest magical relationships, attract extraordinary career in your life. And if you see, the value of each in your life is minimum 50,000 rupees. Effortless abundance activation, where instead of struggling, attract money effortlessly in your life. Bonuses are daily chakra activation rituals I will give you. Quantum manifestation method. This is a very big lesson that I have delivered only for my platinum members, but I'm willing to share that lesson with all of you as a bonus. That recording you will get when you join today as live program. Oneness meditation access, magical intuition activation through something called as pineal gland activation, and then lifetime access only for today. If you are coming to my website tomorrow and you're joining through my website, you get access to this course only for 1 month. But if you're joining now live, you're getting lifetime access to all the recordings, all the bonuses, so that you always have the ability to come and join again. In case in future I ever deliver a third live batch, which I don't think I will, but if I do, you will definitely be invited if you're joining today. But if you're joining from my course platform tomorrow, that is not part of the deal today. Okay, so please go through this right now, and I'm going to play a small video for you which will give you a lot of clarity about the kind of results people are getting from joining the chakra healing course. This video is of the first live batch that we have already done, and here we go. This first live batch that we did, lots of students shared today morning also, but from one of the recordings that we had done, a lot of them gave us a lot of results after attending 4 or 5 months. All these results are now in front of you. Here we go.
Years is gone,
Gone?
and I always had this patch of a bit of eczema on my right side of the neck.
Right.
You know, it is very much under control. It used to be this big, but now I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is almost disappearing. Say 90-95% it is gone.
I have been trying to do these healing sessions,
Right.
and it was getting postponed. But yesterday evening, after the chakra program, I posted everywhere.
Good.
And 15 people joined my group.
My 35 years of my migraine, a very bad migraine. I have to have a every alternative the migraine, chakra activation, and everything I have done.
Right.
It's gone. But gone in the last 6 months. I didn't take a single medicine.
For the first time, I was able to wake up with such light, no heaviness in the heart. And I've never slept so peacefully in years. Full of energy. I also have a back pain that keeps coming and going. first time it was when I couldn't feel it in the morning.
And after this, third eye, it's
All right. I hope that gives you a lot of confidence and shows you the kind of results that people are getting. So now the final offer that you see there is not 4,83,000 rupees. Don't worry. It's not even 2 lakhs. It's not even 1 lakh. It is not even 50,000 rupees. When you're joining the program today, the final offer for you right now is what you see in the YouTube chat. The link is already given to you. Is 5,900 rupees only. This is the lowest priced workshop that we have ever done. And the reason is because we are giving it on recording instead of live every single time. That is why it is priced low. So take advantage of it now. I'm going to continue playing that video for you so that you get a lot of more clarity on the rest of the results because I played only 1 minute of the video for so far. Here we go.
Due to the pineal gland meditation, he did
also a feeling of empowerment.
Though everything is good in my relationship, my husband is very good, but छोटी-छोटी चीजों पे है ना, and we started fighting on small things.
Right.
And it getting worse. But now everything got sorted, and thank you.
Whatever the list is there in the back, everything I got it in the same month.
Amazing.
And all cost is $5,000.
My throat started cleaning up, and since then I haven't had any attack. My throat's cleared up. Just 1 month. I'm so much better.
Really experienced that divine energy.
Wow.
I might not be able to express in words, but I saw something, I experienced, and I really didn't want to come back. The experience was that amazing. So, thank you so much, sir.
First thing, sir, from my side, because lots of changes I got. I afraid of how to face camera. Now I am started healing programs. Till now I am not taking any paid client, but healing is going on online Zooms.
I saw a very vague vision of Mahadev.
And I just saw a very magical result with my partner. There was a lot of conflict happening, but I think something opened up.
Again, I did pineal gland activation and the 7 chakras healing. Sugar level is 5.5 HB1C, and immediately I got a call for the interview of next level, which I am doing from last 1.5 year.
Pineal gland activation yesterday night. 2 years she had, she's having a peaceful sleep, but now she's sleeping in a very deep sleep. So moved by it. I have not seen her sleep like.
So usually, like as a son and father, we have a different outlook. So I started telling him I love you every single day, like. So after a couple of days, he started telling me I love you. Even if I don't say.
My perspective has completely changed after the Chakra manifestation workshop. It has changed my life after that. I see oneness in everything. When I drive my car, I can feel my car, like people, non-living things, everything. Like I can see myself in them.
Before the Chakra workshop, my rating was somewhere around 28 out of 70. And after the Chakra workshop today, my rating is around 44 to 45. Wow. And the best part of the Chakra meditation those were the best 2 days I had.
So really at that, मेरा soul वहाँ गया, मैंने वो cloud पे बैठी, वो seat पे बैठी, वो cloud, oh my goodness, I'm very much thankful. मेरा ऐसा लग रहा सपना. So thank you so much, thank you so much.
बोला था कि I am completely anxious रहता हूँ दिन भर. जब से मैं pineal gland कर रहा हूँ, I don't know what happened. एक IPL player को मैं coach कर रहा हूँ personally.
Wow.
और after that, इंडियन वुमेन्स की इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेटर है, वो स्टैंड बाय में थी वर्ल्ड कप में.
Okay.
उनको भी मैं ट्रेन कर रहा हूँ.
I did the chakra meditation. I was in such a bad state in my marriage. I wanted to move out. It's been 12 years of my marriage, and the intimacy that we have. I mean, he's treating me like a goddess, and I'm feeling like a goddess.
All right, so with that, time is up. Those of you who are on YouTube Live, thank you for joining in today. I hope today's program was the value for your time, for being part of the YouTube Live. If yes, hit the subscribe button and like it and share it with some of your friends. And those of you who have already joined Chakra Healing course today, congratulations. Welcome to the Zoom meeting. My team will immediately forward you into the Zoom rooms after you log in so that you can also share your experience with the other Zoom participants. And let's begin activating your 7 chakras now. The rest of you, I will see you soon in the next YouTube live video. Take care. Bye-bye.